got balls. Well, that's what I imagine someone would have shouted if they saw me in Buenos Aires in 1988. By day, I was rocking to Argentine rock with my girls. By night, we teased our hair, pushed up our boobs, hit the club, and tried to steal boys' wallets. Yeah, that kind of girl. Don't judge. I had dreams, okay? All right. But alone at night in my little room in San Isidro, the bougie historic suburb in northern Buenos Aires, I listened to music that really spoke to my soul. Ay, 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 canta y no llores. Fever night, fever night. You don't have to do it. That's right. American rock and roll, baby. I was young, ambitious, and ready to break free. I wanted independence, escape, but I had no idea how to support myself once I left home. So I had two options: get a job, one, two, go to college and escape my crazy family. Naturally, I chose option three, marry a psycho. Not diagnosed, but if you ask me, the technical terms was bonkers. Oh, 23 years later, I'm still on his mailing list. Honestly, where is the asshole blocker app? I mean, someone invented, like, right now, please. Now my t shirt should say, no assholes, no shit. Simple, clean, empowering. Confession. When I first moved to the US, I didn't know I was Hispanic. I mean, nobody mentioned it in Buenos Aires. It never came up in math class. So when I filled out my social security form, I checked white. And my psycho ex goes, "You're not white." I look at my skin. I'm like, what am I? He goes, "You're Hispanic." And I'm like, why would I make you panic? No, I had no idea, honey, what a Hispanic even was. I thought it was a male emotional disorder like, do you suffer from Hispanics? Do you move your hips to any kind of music? Do you suffer withdrawals without rice and beans? Is your ringtone La Bamba? You might have Hispanics. Try Caucasal. Side effects include lack of rhythm, cravings for tasteless food. Name your kids Muffy and Parker. But despite being a stranger in a strange land, I believed in myself. Oh, yes. So I did what any Latina trying to blend in does. I dyed my hair blonde because nothing says take me seriously like peroxide. Then came the INS interrogation, aka La Migra. He asked me about my sex life. I meant to say, I'm uncomfortable discussing this, but I was nervous, so I said, "You can buy my sex tape for 19.95, includes shipping, handling, and bloopers." And oh, honey, the language barrier. I met this sweet Southern lady in New Orleans. She goes, "Darling, what's your name again?" I said, "Graciela Isabel Fraga." She replies, "Gracia Frala. That is such a pretty name, sweetheart." I'm thinking, not when you say it. I sound like an STD. Then she asked me where I'm from. I say, "Buenos Aires." She goes, "Oh, honey, I love Venezuela." It's Buenos Aires? She giggles, "Anything below Guatemala, honey, sounds all the same to me." So I said in a sweet southern accent, "Well, bless your heart. Kiss my Venezuela ass." She smiled and said, "Thank you, darling. You do the same." That summer was full of firsts. Okay, our first time I celebrated my birthday alone. First time I made my own bed. First convenience store robbery. Just kidding. I wanted to see if you were still listening. I grew up with maids who cooked and cleaned. Oh, yeah. I thought America would be like Dynasty. Instead, I was the maid. I was working for the man. Correction, I was the man. I lived in a sweaty little studio on Britannia Street in New Orleans. Top floor, no AC, hellish August heat. But the worst suffocation wasn't from the weather. Oh no, it was from my marriage. He was always out of town, and I was going out of my mind. I got so bored, I started building levees around Lake Pontchartrain. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but kind of. I cooked sad little dinners and drowned my loneliness in hurricanes. Not the storm, the drink. Yeah, though both caused damage. Yeah. But something amazing happened. The longer he was gone, the stronger I got. I realized I can't do this. I'm an independent woman. Then came the final straw. He pulled my hair, not in the fun way. He pulled my hair for real. I had two Latina choices: cut my hair or cut him. But my hair looked too fabulous, and jail time would ruin my glow. So I made the obvious choice. I cut him out of my life. And that, my friends, was the first real breath of fresh air I'd taken in years.